Good evening, my people. I hope each one of you is doing fine, and I'm good. Also, we are still talking about our very important topic we started weeks ago, and it's all about family planning. We discussed what family planning is, and we try to talk about some of the methods of family planning or methods which you can apply to space the children you are going to have. Before we continue, I always appreciate each one of you for the effort you are making, the support you are giving to this channel, be it by subscribing, liking, sharing, or commenting on our videos, or even bringing out a topic of discussion. Just feel appreciated. And for those who have not subscribed, let's continue subscribing and support this channel to greater heights. So let's go back to our topic, whereby we will continue with fertility awareness method. Fertility awareness method. This simply means that the method you are going to apply in your family planning will all be dependent on fertility. These methods, or the fertility awareness method, can also be called the rhythm method, and it involves tracking your menstrual cycle. It's all about the normal of your menstrual cycle, the regularity of it, so that you may be able to track and know when you are having the fertile period. The fertile period is the period whereby you can conceive or whereby you can get pregnant. So, the rhythm method or fertility awareness method involves tracking your menstrual cycle and symptoms in an attempt to avoid intercourse on your fertile days. Tracking your menstrual cycle and symptoms in an attempt to avoid intercourse on your fertility days. How can you do the tracking? So this tracking can be done via, or it can be done through, number one, the calendar method. Most of you know about the calendar method because you have downloaded this in your phones, and it's always so easy to track it with by the phone app, because it gives you the exact dates when you are having the fertile days, dependent on your first day of your menstrual cycle. If you give the right date or the right first day of your menstrual cycle, automatically it will give you the right fertile days. So you can track through the calendar method, which helps you predict when you are fertile by tracking your menstrual cycle time frames over several months. Tracking your menstrual cycle time frames over several months. Number two, tracking can be done via temperature method. Temperature method helps you to predict when you will ovulate by tracking body temperature throughout your periods. It helps you predict when you will ovulate by tracking body temperature changes throughout your period. Number three, we have what we call cervical mucus method. Cervical mucus method. This helps you predict when you will ovulate by tracking changes during your menstrual cervical mucus method helps you predict when you will ovulate by tracking your cervical mucus or vaginal discharge changes during your period. It helps you predict when you will ovulate by tracking your cervical mucus or vaginal discharge changes during your period. A point to note, the above methods are cost-free. You don't need to spend any money on the above method, which are calendar method, temperature method, and the cervical mucus method, which are fertility awareness methods. All they are dependent on fertility. So you don't have to spend any money on them because they are obvious. It will depend on your body changes. So the above methods are cost-free, low risk, and great way to learn more about your body. Fertility awareness methods have a high failure rate. Let me repeat this. A point to note, the above methods, the three, the cervical mucus method, temperature method, and calendar method, are cost-free, low risk, and great way to learn more about your body. However, fertility awareness methods have high failure rate. That means they can fail. You can apply it and it fails and you end up getting pregnant. So before you use the calendar method, ladies, just know that they have a high failure rate. Another point to note, fertility awareness methods are up to 76 to 88% effective. 76 to 88% effective. This means that about 24 out of every 100 people using fertility awareness methods become pregnant. Because if you tell me that a method is 76% effective, who takes care about the 24%? Who takes care about the 24%? That's why we are saying that fertility awareness methods are up to 76 to 88% effective. This means that about 24 out of every 100 people using fertility awareness methods become pregnant. Another point to note, birth control may be a touchy subject, but that doesn't change how important a sound method is if you're trying to avoid getting pregnant. Birth control may be a touchy subject, but that doesn't change how important a sound method is if you're trying to avoid getting pregnant. My people, this marks the end of our video today, and I hope those who have been following me and those who had requested this topic are actually getting exactly what they needed. So let's continue subscribing, liking, and supporting this channel, and let's meet in our next video.